Suzuki DRZ Rackless support. We have a left side and right side support. Supplied hardware, 2 M8 by 25 millimeter long socket head Allen plus washers, 1 M8 by 35 millimeter long socket head bolt plus washer, and 2 M6 by 50 millimeter long socket heads plus washers. Then we have 4 spacers. These 2 spacers are optional in case you will not install or you have not installed our rear rack combo. If you haven't and you will not, then you will put these 2 spacers in place. And then we have 2 front spacers. This is for the right side, this is for the front side, both front end. The recommended tools, 5 and 6 millimeter Allen sockets, or you can use Allen keys, ratchet plus extension. We also suggest that you put Loctite on all 5 bolts. All right, so the first thing you'll have to do is loosen the bolts, back those bolts out on the left side passenger pegs, in case you're keeping the passenger pegs, of course. If you're not keeping the passenger pegs, take them off, or maybe you've already taken them off. In case you have the Outback Motortech rear rack already installed, take the rear 2 bolts out, take the rear bolts out of here. And in case you don't have any rear rack from us and you're only running the rackless support, then you will take the 2 OEM bolts out of there. They look like this. You will need a 10 millimeter socket for those, hex socket. In case you're not keeping the passenger pegs on this side, it's fine. Maybe you've already taken them off, but you're gonna put a spacer in here that we supply, and then the bracket will go on top of that. Once again, if you have the Outback Motortech rear luggage rack, you don't have to do anything with the supplied spacer. Just mount it and put the bolt through. And in case you don't have our grab handles, then you put this in. So now it's hand threaded in. You can leave it like this, leave it loose. All right, so in case you are keeping the passenger pegs, use the supplied M8 by 25s to reinstall the passenger pegs. Put the bracket on the back side and then the passenger peg on the outside. Grab the open-ended spacer, put it this way so it faces down. And of course, if you're not keeping the pegs, you have to do this part of the process. Otherwise, we are good. On this side, on the right-hand side, put the spacer on the M8 by 35. Spin it a couple of times and leave enough room to hook the front bracket in, like so. And this way, you can free up 2 hands to line up the rear mounting point. And so when everything is in place, you can begin to gradually tighten all the bolts. We also suggest that you double check all those bolts and nuts once again after a test drive. Should you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us via email, info@outbackmotortech.com, or you can call toll-free 877-931-3636. Thank you for watching.